Hello, welcome back, Redeemers. We got a special request from Gemma. Hey, Gemma.
Gemma, what's going on?
Hey, this one's for you. See what I did there for you? For you. Anyways, my name is Jarek.
I'm Nick.
안녕, I forgot. I didn't even think about the names.
I'm Keith.
So, yeah, Gemma gave us a little request here. We about to get into it for you, BTS official MV. But this is the dance version, so you know how it gets up here when we're discussing dance. It gets a little spicy.
Everybody's a critic.
Yeah. So we got a good one for you here. Let's get to it.
Ice cream good as shit.
Damn.
Jerry's good as a motherfucker.
Slipping on Ben and Jerry.
That cream of ice.
God tier. You do that walk. Oh!
君の香りがするこの道をたどってゆくイヤホン差し込むこの鼓動に確かな想いがその先にある Oh baby why you far away 慣れない君がなんとなんかね何か足りない気それをずっと一緒に二人たいだけなのに気づけば君はこのスマホの中だけで誓えない目の前に現れて一緒にいれない寂しさ今日も噛みしめ思いと裏腹時間だけ過ぎて不安な気持ちになっての距離のよ心離れないでと信じて届ける風の先にはいつも俺がいる同じとだけ知ってる答えなんてなくていい全ては君の笑顔の中にある Choose 離れていても心と心は繋がっている Forever 君とひらひらなキラシャワーキラキラな僕は抱きしめている胸の中で君をずっとひらひらな花びらのキラキラな太陽の下でずっと二人はどんな時も繋がっているからね大丈夫 Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. 遠い場所すぐかい今日はなんかもう深い寂しくて会いたい一人の余裕気感じるその大きさに距離と心きれいにするなんて噂が気になりたまらなくなって心配になるもっと時は過ぎどんどん溢れるため息の数もそっと君のその笑顔が残ってるのさ離れてても気持ちならいつも同じ二人はいつまでもいて答えなんてなくていい全ては君の笑顔の中にある Choose 離れていても心と心は繋がっている Forever 君とひらひらな花びらのシャワーキラキラな太陽の中僕は抱きしめている胸の中で君をずっとキラキラな花びらのシャワーキラキラな太陽の下でずっと二人はどんな時も繋がっているからね大丈夫たとえ遠くにいても二人同じ空見てるよたとえ何があっても君がいれば何も怖くはない信じ合ってるから互いの愛が輝き合うように綺麗な二人のままさ桜の花びら全てを言う答えなんてなくていい全て君の笑顔の中にある Truth 離れていても心と心
triple walkout. Triple walkout. Shit.
Yeah, that was tough.
They did their thing.
Hey,
They did their
Three
thing.
things, man.
Talk
Three
to him.
things. First and foremost, I think I just pissed you two off for no reason. The song actually sound better on the second listen. Actually, hit a little, actually hit a
Was
little
that the
better.
same song?
Yeah.
Same exact beat and everything?
Yes.
Why did it sound so
So it
different?
sounds so. I think
The
I don't-
music video
Yeah, the
probably
video probably was
would
just-
throw you off a little bit more than a choreo would.
This hits a little.
I don't remember
harder.
that piano
I think-
hitting that hard,
Yeah,
bro.
in the
I
drums
did the last
too.
part. Oh, you mean in general or last
It,
part? just in
it just
general.
sounded like it was mixed a little bit different. on
Yeah.
This one, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's still not a download, but it sounds a lot more emphatic on this. Like I said, so YouTube just gonna be tight, but it's whatever. Two, the dance video, I get it. I thought the choreo was cool, but I don't think it had like a moment in which I'm like, all right, this definitely deserved its own like dance video. But I get it, content, you know, that kind of thing. But I did like certain moments of it where they like switch, because if you notice initially they had V with the it was him, Jimin, and JK, and then they switched. It was J Hope came up and they switched again. Like it was a lot of switching going on. Excuse me, that was pretty dope. And the third thing, I don't know if it's the shorts or not, but J Hope's legs look strong as shit, bro. He got a hell of a fucking kick. Like,
Funny as shit.
I don't know, his legs look strong as shit. I get it, he's a dancer, so it's
That shit
probably
funny,
that,
bro.
but-
That was like, I don't know if this has a memorable joint. That was like, it had a memorable joint.
I ain't did it. Remember, I said it was cool. Like they had some parts where they, you know, I was like, okay, it's not like I'm about to, you know.
I actually like this better than the other video.
I actually really enjoyed it myself too. I'm
fuck.
glad.
Yo,
Said I.
I'm glad.
now?
I'm glad they did two separate videos because the other one was cool. I'm not gonna, devalue the other video because it was a great watch. I enjoyed the narrative of it. But I'm glad that they did this for it because I felt like this was very performative and theatrical. It was very smooth. It didn't feel like they were dancing, which is something that I really appreciate. It kind of felt very relaxed, but it was still. They have such great chemistry together that they're still able to hit. They're able to make small little moments or things that shouldn't be impactful feel kind of impactful, or like moments where they don't feel like it's a strong moment. They still all synchronize and hit that moment and give it a little oomph to it. Even the moments when they were frozen like this was pretty cool. And how they broke into the formation and slowly involved everybody into it. It was dope. Everybody got a little moment for themselves. I really like this dance version. It was dope, you know. They were doing a lot of cool movements as well, where everything was very relaxed, but they weren't really, and I think that's because they weren't really dancing with the instruments. They were more dancing with the vocals. So if you listen to when like they're hitting high notes or stuff, that's some of the moments where they're doing like more body rolls, or when they're doing those high notes, they tend to do like a switch up in the formation, or like a transition, or a smooth body roll or something, which was pretty dope to see. It makes you kind of appreciate, it makes you listen to the song a little bit differently when they're dancing to the vocals, as opposed to just putting emphasis on like the drums or, you know, the guitar or something like that. There's different moments when they switch up what they're dancing on, which is cool. I really like this because it felt like I was watching like a musical in a way, you know?
Like a BTS musical.
You know?
Yeah. Me personally, I'll go as far as to say I actually think they did things in this choreo that they haven't never done or I haven't seen them ever do. It was a lot of like kind of timing things as far as like people kind of almost standing still, waiting until people got to certain places to kind of start moving and going. Certain formations was like very smooth and just like the synchronization was like super clean throughout the board. Just kind of even how like the arms were moving kind of early on and stuff. Like I felt like I've never seen those type of formations from them. And this is pretty early on. They talking about the song was released in 2015, and even if this is a 2016 video, this is kind of still early on in their quote unquote dance career as well. The first time I saw Jin hit like fucking 3 times step out almost while like they were performing and stuff. So it was a lot of good things in here. When I say I like this over the video, it's not to discredit the video or anything like that. It's just that this made the production seem more full watching a choreo as opposed to kind of like watching a video. And I do agree. It's crazy because I agree with both points. I do agree you don't need to dance every single video. But they also do have a bunch of videos where they're not in it at all, or when they do have storylines going through. So I feel like we do get a fair amount of things. But this is early on, so I'm pretty sure they still wanted to be able to perform certain original songs in Japan. So you probably maybe need the choreo, unless you literally do like kind of like, you know, like a cover to something that they already kind of had. So this probably might have been a real treat for people in Japan to kind of get an original choreo.
You know what's sorry to cut
No,
you
you
off. You know what's really dope too? There's a lot of it's not a lot, but there's a decent amount of camera cuts. But they like the camera isn't helping them at all. Which is kind of dope. Which is kind of dope to see. Cause sometimes the camera does like some of the work, or you could feel it when it's like 50-50, the dancing plus the camera. Here it felt more like 80-20, probably more 90-10. The camera really wasn't doing too much work, except when they did like close-ups like that and stuff. But overall, it's so smooth. And I really just enjoyed it.
Like I just thought all that was clean. It's almost like waiting. Some of them aren't even looking at the other members to even kind of go. So it's almost like you're just waiting for the music really to hit that certain, you know, beat for your cue to tell you to even move and stuff. So,
Shit.
so yeah.
I'm being serious. I ain't thinking about that. No one believes me.
First off, I think that this video presents the song in a completely different way. It even sounds different to me
Hey, run it back.
listening to it again.
Yeah, put the music on too.
Watching the video watching the performance video as opposed to watching the theatrical video, it definitely is a different vibe. It's a different feeling. Your emotions are invested in a different place as opposed to caring about JK and his story. Now you're caring about how they're telling the story through their emotions. I just want to say, like, MVP of the video, hands down for me, is J-Hope. He did so much traveling over the course of the video. He plays frontman in almost like maybe 80% of the formations, and when he's not frontman, like he's actually traveling from one side of the formation clear to the other. He definitely got his steps in. And especially right before a solo, when they break into like two groups, he goes to one group, does the solo with them, then he slides over to the other side, does a solo with them, leads their solo, and then he kind of goes to the middle and does his thing, and then he just kind of slides in the second row. But even then, he's kind of like jumping back and forth, and I think Tay was his partner. He's going back and forth with him. Like this was definitely a good jump all around. Everybody who was in the front was carrying. It was a very, I don't want to say tame choreography because it was very smooth, but there were some points where the musicality definitely picked up. Whether it was they were trying to dance in between beat or actually hit the beat, or like Jared was saying, hitting the lyrics.
It's hard to explain. It does seem very controlled. Like the choreo seems very like
Even when it's high energy, it's still very controlled, and then
It's more choreo than dancing to me. Actually,
Yeah.
I don't think there's really any dancing. I think it's just all choreo. And that's probably why, like, it's not really my cup of tea, but also just, you know, it definitely, like you said, explains the story and kind of the vibes. It's kind of being dedicated to someone, just in control and everything like that. I think that's pretty cool.
But the synchronicity is amazing.
I was trying to even
all the way
find
down
a
the
weak
line.
link.
I was
looking.
I was looking, and
That was a pretty great moment right there.
yeah, the pull away, and the fact that he stays away from the group so far, for so long, throughout his verse, and even after his verse is over, he still kind of stays away from the group. And they vibing the whole time, and then like
cool moment,
that
too.
that one person turned back, then both people turn back, then the three, like little things like that in the choreography was just like well executed and well done. And a little slide over bop, and he's still not back in the formation yet, and now he drops back in. Like things like that was just really, really done, really, really well.
This was soda for me.
Yeah,
Because, like I said, about any stretch, like I don't want to sit here and just be like, oh my god, like this is like, oh my, this is better than On and Dionysus, like, you know what I mean? But it's just, I think so many little moments and so many little things from a dancer's perspective, I think is just kind of really highlighted. Like you said, it was one point, I don't even know when J-Hope would have even known the turn on that last one when they did the two turn. All of us turn and stuff. So it's a lot of shit. I would like to see it behind the scenes, maybe like a Bang Tang Bomb drum for this.
and when it's just like when it's so smooth, it makes it look so much better. It could be the simplest thing,
It makes the simple things look a little
like right here when he breaks off. Hope is leading, they freeze. He slides over into the other group. You know what I mean? Like just stuff
really
like
was
that.
traveling.
He was traveling the entire time.
That first part of the video, bro, when he was here, he worked his fucking way across the
and he
other
was so
joint.
far out from the group.
Power of host up.
That's crazy, man.
That's why his legs look strong.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Look at this.
He's like, I got wear shirts for this shit. I'm
Yeah,
sweating.
y'all gonna see these calves.
But
Drop
even now
kick a hater.
he switches
Got
off with
soccer
Tay right
legs.
now, and then he goes to the other side of the formation again, slides out,
Slides up.
slides back. You know what I mean? Like this was a good John. This was definitely a good video. Was that Tay or was that JK?
JK got
JK.
The,
It's not
what you call it?
JK. Has
Okay, so that
the-
was JK. He was switching with. Yeah, this was a good video. It doesn't take away. I look at it separately from the other theatrical version, just because they give me different vibes, they give me different feelings. To the point where the song just sounds different, because of what you correlated with visually. But this was a good one. I like it.
Yeah, y'all know the vibes, man.
Y'all good?
Come on, fuck, bro.
Oh, no, yeah, y'all good? I guess you're good.
Oh, well, yeah.
yeah. Jump in the
Oh, so
comments.
you're not finished.
Oh, so you're not finished. Jump in the comments. Tell us how y'all feel about this. Tell us how y'all feel like about the choreo. Let us know, were y'all fans during this time? They still got the bulletproof vest logo up, so I kind of want to know which one of y'all was outside and stuff. Be honest.
Sounds you, Army, not Army.
We know
He's
you real.
always outside.
Hope you enjoyed your birthday yesterday.
Yeah, but other than that, we love you, Army. We'll holler at y'all. Peace.